In every country, you have different communities, and they all have different unique cultures. Just like we have the Zulus, the Xhosas, and the Afrikaners. The human body is also like a country, and we have different microorganisms living together in communities. We have the bacterial community, and we have the yeast community. These different communities have different behaviors. From the yeast community, we have a very good family, which is called Candida Albicans family. Now, Candida Albicans family, they actually live in the human body as well. Now, you find Candida albicans in the mouth, in the stomach, and in the genitals. And they call these species their home. Just like every country has its own law enforcement unit, the body also has its own law enforcement unit, and we call it the immune system. Now, as long as the immune system is operational, this Candida albicans yeast, it behaves itself. And also, it's technically not harmless. However, when this law enforcement unit fails, like when you have an HIV virus present in the body, or you have cancer, these yeast begin to revolt, and they gather together up to form a mob. And now they become deadly. You see, just like every mob, Candida albicans is very, very deadly, and they are not easily removed by the available drugs. Why is that? This is because these biofilms that they form, which is actually the mob, they actually are protected by a carbohydrate source, and the drug cannot penetrate through. In addition to this, on the surface of this biofilm, they have pumps that actually remove the drugs, and these drugs are not effective. Where do we come in? In our research, we actually found out there's a particular fatty acid called arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid is a component of your meat and fish. So when you're eating braai, you also eat arachidonic acid as well. Now, when we combine this arachidonic acid together with the available drug, like the fluconazole, we found out that more than 90% of the available biofilms which the Candida albicans form, they are actually removed. And how did this happen? We investigated further, and we realized that on the surface of this yeast, there are proteins. And arachidonic acid can interfere with the functions of these proteins. When this happens, it allows the drug that is actually present to do its original function, which is to remove these biofilms. Furthermore, what we also find out that the benefit of using this kind of fatty acid is that we will require a very low amount of the drug to actually remove the biofilm formed by this organism. This is very beneficial because the body now does not have to contend with a lot of drugs present in the body. We're really interested to remove these biofilms, which is produced by this organism, so that the microbial community in the body of an HIV or cancer patient can be stabilized. Thank you.